For the most part, we kept our core group of guys here for the whole season. Obviously sprinkling in some guys here and there, but I'd say we're battle tested here. Face some adversity with a couple retirements, a few timely call-ups for some guys. But I think for the most part, I really like the way our team's kind of responded, and really I feel has gotten better as the years progressed, especially our younger players. They're getting more minutes and playing more important roles here as we get to the playoffs. So. Yeah, I think it's been a good season overall. Obviously, we'd like to have a few more wins, but at the same time, with every loss, there's a lesson learned for guys. And I think the culmination was our last 2 games at home. I really felt like it was our best consecutive home games, best consecutive games we probably played all year, despite losing the second one. I felt like we played really well, really hard, and it was just really exciting to see the team come together that way right before the playoffs. So now it's a new season, ready to go.
It's been a long road since the start of the year. Had a lot of guys in the room, in and out. Faced a lot of adversity with injuries and stuff, and just getting accustomed to pro hockey. So it's been a long year, but it's been a great year. Lots to learn. We're excited. Mindset's just got to be focused and ready to work for 60 minutes. Playoffs is a short series. It can be over quickly, so we got to be focused and dialed in right from the get-go.
Pensacola's got a great team. They've got championship experience in their lineup. Can score goals in bunches, a lot of talent, a lot of skill. We know that, but at the same time, just about every game we've played against them this year has been a 1-goal game. We feel confident that we play our style of game and we keep things tight. We get some timely goals that we're going to do all right. So it's a team you got to respect, obviously. They've been there, done that, but at the same time, I think our lack of experience, if you want to call it that, can be a huge advantage. I think all the pressure lies on them to move on, and with us, we can just play our game and hopefully pull off the upset.
Yeah, they've got a good veteran core. They've won before, so they definitely know what it takes. Us coming in, being inexperienced, I think that's going to go to our advantage, maybe not recognize the magnitude of the situation. And I think all the pressure, there's really no pressure on us. We're learning as we go, and we're totally fine with that. I think it's just business as usual. Mindset doesn't really change too much. You know what's at stake, but I don't think any of us are really going to change our game. We're comfortable with how we play. We're not really too worried about how they're going to adjust. We're going to worry about how we play and take it to them Thursday night.
This is the best time of the year to be playing. There's really nothing like it. The pressure's high, but it's that's what makes good teams. Is teams that can come out and battle through the tough conditions, the travel, playing in visiting team rinks, and those are the teams that are going to be on top at the end. We've been fortunate to play on some pretty good teams here and have some extended playoff runs. And I don't think this team's much different from the team that went to the finals a couple of years ago. We're going in as the underdog, and we got guys who work hard, and it's going to be a lot of guys' first playoff experience. But I think we're pretty excited about it. And once the puck's dropped, it's not going to be about skill or where you were ranked in the season. It's going to be who wants it more. And we got a hungry group, so we're excited.
Yeah, I think there's no question. We know as a group, that's probably been our Achilles heel this year is, really following a really good game with an average game. Just really not putting a streak together, which has been frustrating. But at the same time, like I said, every time we've lost, I think we've taken something from it. It's been a good learning lesson. I think it's helped us, and it's literally an entirely new season. Everything at zero, standings, stats, nothing really matters anymore. I think if you look at the history of our league, if you want to call them upsets or lower seeds moving on is probably the norm more than the exception. Really for us, we know we're probably on paper, and if you're looking, I think everybody's probably overlooking us a little bit, but we feel like, the playoffs, we're designed to win in the playoffs, and our style of game is playoff hockey. So anybody that's been around the SPHL knows the seasons kind of go out the window when the playoffs start. Anything can happen. The team that plays the best in a span of usually 5 or 6 days moves on.